My name's Corey. I work here part-time in the shops at Tate Britain, and I'm also a media manager for a youth charity. I'm really interested in The Flight Out of Egypt by Richard Dadds. It really stood out to me how someone who's admitted to a psychiatric hospital in the 1840s could paint something so detailed with so much skill that just challenged my perceptions. Passing through Liverpool Street, having to come into the city, the area, Bishopsgate, where Bedlam Psychiatric Hospital was originally built. When I pass through that on my commute, it's a lot of different cultures mixing and mingling. I see people from all over the world, hear different languages spoken around me, and that feels like a familiar environment. And it's interesting to see how that's conveyed in the painting, that kind of busyness, that hustle and bustle. I like that. He had quite a troubled history because he travelled through Jerusalem and Egypt and painted some of the sights he saw there, and that's what Flight Out of Egypt is based on. But when he came home to England, he had visions and basically thought his dad was the devil, so he killed his dad, and that's how he got admitted to the psychiatric hospital. I think the perspective of the painting is quite interesting. You definitely get a sense that Dad is looking at this market happening, just kind of trying to understand and break down what's going on in front of him. And I feel like I'm in the same position from that perspective. I'm looking at this market, this crossroads. There's a lot of people that you can see, a lot of characters, and I think between all the characters you can see a lot of interactions, and it just sparks my mind. I want to know what the people are talking about, and I think there's a hidden story in each discussion. When you look at the artwork, you don't really know where to look. It can seem quite intimidating, but once you get over that hurdle, I think there's more and more you notice about it, and I could look at it forever, basically.